With Josh Safdie, the director of the smash hit feature film Marty Supreme. He's a huge Knicks fan, and he's in the building getting a taste of life on the TV side. Happy to have him aboard working with our award-winning crew. Producers mentioned Drew.
So the only way I watch a Knicks game now, and you're probably the director I've seen most work. Yeah, you can tell that's. I like it. You don't have to be kidding me. Something else. To mess with this machine today. No, okay. That's the weirdest machine I've ever seen in my life. Mr. Yeah, we missed you today. Yes, we did. How are you?
What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement. We are here in the basement, ready for another game going right now. Finally starting off right now. Let's go. Still setting up as we're getting in here, running a little late. I'm going to try the banner today. It's hard to do it, keep up during an NBA game, but we're going to try to keep up with it. Daniel, first cellar dweller accounted for. Daniel's in the basement. Corner three from Bridges. Boom! There we go. 14-8. I'm going to try to keep up with this. I know I'm going to give up on this one. I mean, every time I change it, watch. I'm going to have to change it again. I'm going to try to keep up with this banner. We're just going to bag it. 14-8. OG Solo Dweller Academy. Boom! OG Ananobi brings down the house. 14-10. I'm going to give up on this banner. I'm not going to keep up with it, guys. I'm telling you. OG Cellar Dweller, basement bouncer, Gunner in the basement. Leonard for three. Harden for three. Stella the Dweller said, "What's up?" Let's go is right. They've lost 4 in a row. We'll get into that in a minute. Brad, first Aussie Dweller accounted for. Brad's in the basement. What's up, Brad? Doing great, man. How about yourself? Doing great. Bruin, OG Cellar Dweller, basement bouncer in the – what happened there? In the basement. What's up, Bruin? Cullen, second Aussie accounted for. Second Aussie Dweller in the basement. What's going on? Cullen. Underneath McBride, they got to punish the Clippers tonight, man. The Knicks have been on a terrible streak. They've lost 4 in a row. They've got clobbered by the first place Pistons, then got trolled by them. I mean, it's a long season. It's going to happen. It's a long season. You're bound to have a downtime sooner or later. It's just that our downtime – lost to the Hawks, lost to the Sixers, lost to the Pistons. And I forget who we lost before that, but we have lost 4 in a row. And it's January. Everything's fine. We're 23-13. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. It's 16-15 right now. I told you it's going to be hard for me to keep up with this banner. Oh, I'll do it every time they have a stoppage in play. So here we go. So now we have 15. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to do this all night. I can tell already. 18-15, first quarter. Show, there you go. 18-15, Clippers. Leonard at the line. Playing fight night right now. Oh, there you go. All right. Good to go. And I will be on tomorrow night, guys, for the Sabres and the Rangers. Goodness, the Rangers have a lot of problems. McBride, corner three. Boom. Oh, he missed it. Loose ball foul on the Clippers. Knicks keep the ball. Loose ball foul on the Clippers. Yankee Kyle, another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle in the basement. Hey, Yankee, we still haven't made any moves on the Yankees except talking about making moves. So, yeah, Mitchell Robinson coming in, Towns sitting down, good. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 19-15 Clippers. Like I said, keeping up with this banner. I got to find a good NBA banner so I can change it easily within because I'm not going to do this all night. We're going to go old school and just eventually – I might just do what the score is at the end of each quarter. Yabusele back out to Bridges, driving the lane in the paint. Jordan Clarkson for three. Boom! There it is, 19-18. 19-18 Knicks. Victor Victor, another cellar dweller accounted for. Victor's in the basement. What's up, Victor? Good to see you, man. Good to see you in here, man. Victor's been a busy man. And by the way, Victor, I didn't catch the – hold on a second. Hold on. Yabusele, who hasn't done much since the Knicks got him. Jordan Clarkson's been a great pickup. Back to Brunson. Hold on, Victor. I got a compliment for you. Brunson drive. Spin move. Oh, Leonard almost stole it. Corner three, Bridges. Missed it. Victor, man, I didn't see the live, but I went back and saw you doing golden era football, man. I old San Diego Charger game on there. Victor, what a great idea. What a great idea, Victor. That is really cool, man. That's really cool. For those, I think everybody in here has checked out Victor's channel, man. You do a great play-by-play, Victor, too. We just hang out in here. I don't stick hard with the play-by-plays, but I like that golden era that you're doing, man. That's really cool, man. I like that, Victor. Good job, man. Angus, another cellar dweller accounted for. Angus in the basement. 19-18 right now. 19-18. Every time there's a stoppage in play, I'll update the score. That's how we're going to do it. I got to find an NBA banner. I got to find a banner that you can click it in a lot easier. Deep three. Missed. Bridges with the rebound. 4:50 left in the first quarter. Yep, Kyle's here too, guys. Check out Kyle's channel. I always tell you guys that. You guys know that by now. Brunson for three. Boom, let's go. 4-game losing streak, but again, it's January. Everybody relax. The fans, we all get freaky, and we lost to some big teams. And Detroit beat the living snot out of us last game. Brook Lopez, who's got to be 100 years old, hits a three-pointer from beyond the arc. Brooks Lopez has been in the league for like forever. It feels like forever. See, this is why it's so hard. Baseball, football, hockey, so much easier to keep the scoreboard. Yabusele gets blocked by Brook Lopez. Oh, ball. Now he just throws it up there. Knicks ball out of bounds. Good, I can update it. Shot clock violation. Clippers get the ball back. There you go. 22-21. I'm trying to keep up. Like I said, I'm not going to keep this pace all night. Victor, how you doing? Manav, OG Cellar Dweller, and World Traveler in the basement. Manav, what's going on? Sanders for three, and he airmailed it. Air ball. Missed it. Been devoting everything to my show. Hey, the vintage games is fun. Ton of preparation. Oh, Victor, man. I saw that. I saw it on a replay. What a great idea, man. It takes us back, too. I love watching. Victor, for those that don't know or were born way after, have no idea. Hold on. What a bad pass out of bounds. Have no idea what a gift we had growing up with NFL films. Oh, my gosh. NFL films was like the most amazing music, coverage, all of it. Absolutely incredible, man. So, yeah, seeing that, Victor, was really cool, man. That was really cool. And the San Diego Chargers back then, like, they were the first offense to have Brooks Lopez for three. Missed that one. They were the first offense to have 3,000-yard receivers and a 1,000-yard running back. Let me see. Yeah, come on, get that ball. Kick back out to Clarkson, corner three, and it's good. Boom, Knicks take the lead, 24-22. 24-22. San Diego Chargers back in the early 80s. It was Air Coryell, offensive coordinator. San Diego had no defense. No defense. That's why they had to score a touchdown every time they had the ball. No, it's wrong. See, I can't keep up with this banner. Anyway, I'm going to update it at stoppages of play. Let's see. They had John Jefferson, Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow. Chuck Muncie was the running back, and Wes Chandler was the backup tight end. But your 3,000-yard receivers was Jefferson, Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow, Chuck Muncie was the running back. All of them had over 1,000 yards. Yep. That's facts. Where you going, Stella? Sabres almost choked last night, but held on for the win. Yeah. Yeah, Sabres, man. Tomorrow night. Oh, Stella Dweller in the house. Uh-oh, she's blowing. Everything's getting blown around the desk now. You know how good that feels in the summertime? It's like air conditioning. Yep. Say, hey, hello. Can you give a hello? Hello? No hello? No hello for the crew? All right. All right. Yeah, man. Tomorrow night, Igor's out. Adam Fox is out. I mean, thank God we have Jonathan Quick. The guy's about to be 40 years old. It's asking a lot to make him play most of the time. We brought up somebody, Spencer Martin from Hartford. Hartford is our AHL team. I don't know anything about him. Nothing. Jonathan Quick, it's a tall order for a guy at his age, but he has been killing it, man. He has been killing it. So it's what we got to go with. But I will be on tomorrow night for that. Victor says, what's up? Manav, I got into trouble today because I didn't go to Ability Counts Day program for disabled people. Well, what do you do, Manav? What happened? What kind of trouble did you get in? What kind of trouble did you get in, Manav? GB, another Aussie dweller accounted for. G'day, Johnny Rock, and the end of the losing streak. Ban. Let's go. End of the losing streak. Let's go. Gotta end losing streak. G'day, OGs. G'day, Dungeon Knights. G'day, it's a call. But that was a lot. That was a tongue twister for me, GB. GB says what's g'day to everybody. First NFL postseason where I truly don't know who should be the favorite. I know. Hey, man. And Jacksonville is no pushover on Sunday. I'll be doing the Buffalo Bills game 1 o'clock right here in the basement. I will be doing the Buffalo Bills game. That's the only playoff game. I'm following the Bills. I'm on the Bills bandwagon for the playoffs. So I will be doing I'm not doing all the playoff games. I'm going to do the Bills games right through the Super Bowl victory. Gunnar, that's where I'll be. Code, welcome into the basement. Oh, yeah, Code, you've been in here before. How you doing, Code? Welcome back, Code. Have we ever seen John Boy? Probably the best sports nerd content. I haven't. I will check that out. Does anybody else know about this channel? I haven't, Code. Thanks for mentioning it. I haven't. Let me write that down or I'll forget. I'll be honest with you. I'll forget if I don't write it down. John BOIS Sports Nerd. I haven't, man. I'll check it out. 23-22 Knicks right now is my. Oh, I'm still updated. We missed a shot, so that's good. Thanks for coming back, Code. Appreciate it. NFL Films was MTV. No doubt. Was his name Steve Sable? It was Steve Sable, right? And his father, Ed Sable, started it, and it was Steve Sable. Am I right on the last name, Victor? James Harden nails a three. That guy feels like he's been in the league forever, too. 1:25 left in the first quarter. I'll do the update of the score at the end of the first quarter. NFL Films, man. Nobody missed that. It was like This Week in Baseball with Mel Allen, right? Boom! Oh, he missed the three. Anunoby missed the three. Colin says, what's up? Easiest sport for a scoreboard is the one that a lot of people hate, soccer. Right. That's right, Angus. And we're coming back in February. The year of Red Bulls. OG with the dunk. Boom, bring it down. Bringing it down. 25-25, tied up. 50 seconds left in the first quarter, and then I'll update the scoreboard. I know there's NBA scoreboards out there, Angus, that it's easy to type in. I'm just doing this. I'll just do it at stoppages, timeouts, reviews, and end of quarters. Harden for three. Boom! Nails it in. I mean, the defense was all McBride. His hand is right in his face like it's in mine right now. And he still hit it. 28-25 Clippers. Brunson with the ball. 25 seconds left. Layup and good. 28-27. I'm home again. Great to catch up with the fam, but only so much of Melbourne I can take. I know. Hey, man, we're like, what is it, January 7th today? January 8th for you? There's still people in our neighborhood with Christmas lights up. Like it's like it's over. It's over. Are you getting an early start for 12 months from now? I know. Come on, Clarkson with a foul. They shouldn't have fouled him. Harden gets fouled with 1.5 seconds left on a 3-point shot. I bet you Harden hits all three from the foul line. I bet he hits all three. Great, yeah, but there's a lot of people that still have their Christmas lights up. And I don't mean just a couple. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of people here that have the lights up. It's insane. Stella Dweller, that's right. Who named her that? Who takes ownership of that one? Was it you, Angus? Oh, I think it was Texas. I think Texas gave her that name. Not only did the Jets not get an interception, yeah, it was Wilson who only played 7 games, 395 yards. By the way, let me pile on my own team. Let me pile on, Gunner. The Jets only forced 4 turnovers to begin with for the entire season. They only forced 4 turnovers that they recovered for the entire season. They recovered 4 fumbles. That's it. Aaron Glenn is one of 6 head coaches ever to have 40 interceptions or more in his career as a player. And you can't get 1 interception on here, you get blown out in your last 5 games. And embarrassing. How are they not firing this guy and hiring John Harbaugh or hiring end of the first quarter or hiring Kevin Stefanski? You know what I do think, Gunner? I think the Jets, you're going to keep Glenn, fine. They should hire Brian Dable for offensive coordinator. How about that? You're going to get a new quarterback. How about hiring a guy that knows how to work with quarterbacks? How about you hire Brian Dable? Or if Kevin Stefanski, I can't imagine he doesn't get hired as a head coach. But if he didn't, take him as an offensive coordinator. How about bring Rex Ryan as the defensive coordinator? Do you think Rex Ryan would come back as a DC? I bet you he would. I bet you he would with the hopes of becoming the HC again. But I'd bring him in as a defensive coordinator. I sure would. I can't believe the Jets are key. Do you know that the top 6 teams in the draft, 5 of the 6 teams fired their head coaches. Guess who didn't fire theirs? Us. It's mind-blowing. 31-27 Clippers at the end of the first. I'm just going to put second quarter. 31-27 Clippers. Boy, that was a fast quarter. Probably because I started late. 31-27 second quarter. Yeah, doing the NBA one's tough. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so I think the NFL media would hate it if the Jets became good because they really love the Jets being like the joke of the league, and they are the joke of the league. They are the joke. But yes, we only forced 4 turnovers. Garrett Wilson was the leading receiver. The Jets have never had an under 400-yard receiver like ever. I don't think any team has had a leading receiver for 395. He hasn't played since October, and he led the team. Insane. Bucks versus Saints. Is that the – wait a minute. Let me go out on a limb here, Victor. Is that the Bucks' first win after losing 26 games in a row? Is that the Bucks' first win versus the Saints? Tell me, Victor. I think that's the one, right? Gunnar says, what's up to Stella? My mom yelled at me this morning, but I immediately apologized. Well, what happened, Manav? What were you supposed to do? In my bad, guys. Got to put up the Rocco jerseys. Got to put them up. Right, there they are. Raleigh, OG Cellar Dweller, and Marine, our Marine representative in the basement. Raleigh, 4 in a row. We got blasted by the Pistons, man. Embarrassed. They trolled the Knicks. Trolled them. We've been looking bad. But, you know, slumps are going to happen. It's a long season. Leonard for 3. Missed it. Good on the rebound. Towns up to Kolick, 31-30. Clippers. Victor, what time, brother? Let me catch up on these. I'm way behind. Lockport, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Lockport's in the basement. What's up, Lockport? Let's go. Sunday, I'll be on for the Buffalo. I'm doing the Buffalo Bills football playoffs. That's all I'm going to do, the Bills. Kolick, back to Towns for top of the key 3, and he missed. I'll try and pop in for that stream then, but obviously, of course, absolutely. People ask me why I didn't do the Bills-Jets. For obvious reasons. Why would I do that game? Why would I do that game? I will commit to more Jets games next year or later this year. I'll commit to them. But what a clown show. Lockport. All right, I'm skipping over the ones everybody's saying what's up to each other. Y'all can read them. Leonard, wide open 3. Oh, I can't believe it. He hit it. 34-30 Clippers. The Clippers are not a good team, surprisingly, but they're not. Lockport says, what's up? Yes, the Sables. Yes, I thought so. Thank you, Victor. I was unsure. I almost said Steve Seagal. Woohoo! Sorry. Come on, these guys are being left wide open threes, man. How are they getting so many wide open threes? 37-30 Clippers right now. Let me update the banner. Come on, man. Wide open threes. They cannot drop 5 in a row. We're about to go on the road for 4 games. Can't drop 5 in a row. Dwellers Unite, yes. Lockport, check out Victor's channel too, man. He does a really good job on there. Really good job. And he's doing old school football now too. I need to figure out how to do graphics on StreamYard. I'm scheduled to film and download a presentation on YouTube tomorrow. Angus, who you telling? I do all that paper stuff. All of it. I do all that paper stuff. I know, we're old school, man. I still write on paper. I still have my tree up the 12th day of Christmas. And Angus, you're that guy. I can't believe it. At least you admitted it. You came up with Stella Dweller. Okay, very good. All right, Angus, I stand corrected. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kyle. I tell you guys all the time about Kyle's live stream. It's just cool, man. He's just a cool dude on there. You just go in there, man. It's just a cool dude. It's fun. I like Kyle's live streams. It pulls you, it reels you in when you're watching it. It reels you in. How did they not catch a lucky pick at any point? Like, seriously. I know. It's unheard of, Gunner. It's unheard of. And for Aaron Glenn to be in his era as a player, one of the best cornerbacks in the league during his time. It makes no sense. And you come in as a defensive guy. This is the worst defense we've had. I mean, this was worse when the Jets had Adam Gase and Greg Williams was on the defense. And where they both agreed, we're going to separate the coaching. Like, Adam Gase sat on the bench, literally sat on the bench when the defense was on the field. He didn't even watch. He was writing his notes to be the quarterback whisperer, writing notes. I'm not kidding you. He wasn't even on the sideline. Greg Williams coached the defense. So it's like 2 coaches, literally. 2 coaches. They did better. They did better than this defense. Do you know the Jets were more competitive when they were 0-7? When they were 0-7, the Jets were more competitive in their games. 5 of the 7 games, they lost by less than 7 points or less. They were extremely competitive. Remember that opener against Pittsburgh? I mean, people were saying Justin Fields is like going to be good and all these things are going to happen. And it's crazy. It's really crazy. I've never seen a team for so many years that has no quarterback. None. They don't even have real plays. McBride, boom, for 3. Good answer. 9:45 left in the second quarter. How did they not catch a lucky – oh, yeah, I just read that. I don't know, dude. I'm going to catch up on these. I'm going to pass by all the ones that are saying hello to each other. No, you guys already know how I do. I got to go ahead and catch up. Everybody's saying what's up. I was right. Boom, 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 boom. And Victor, I'm going to go a little further. Didn't the opposing coach, the Saints coach, since that was the Bucks' first win after losing 26 games in a row, didn't the coach of the Saints get fired for that? Kolek got the good defense by McBride. Smacks it out of his hand. Robinson gets it, dumps it up to Kolek. 37-33 right now, guys. 9-20. Oh, Towns almost a corner three. Now he's driving the lane. Lost the ball. I don't know how he didn't get called for a travel. McBride, boom. I don't know how Towns did not get called for a travel there, but we'll take it. McBride for three. 37-36 Clippers. Good, let me catch up. Out of bounds. Deuce McBride is on fire, man. This kid is nice. 37-36. Thank you, Deuce, for getting us back into the game here. I was supposed to go to the program today, but I didn't. Why not, Nav? Why didn't you go? You okay? You feeling all right? We're here for you, brother. We're here for you, man. Talk to us. After you gave me credit in your video for my analogy, I went and found it to clip it. Nice, Gunner. You deserve it. You deserve it, Gunner. Igor being hurt is monstrous, man. As I said before, Igor has faced the most shots. He's saved the most pucks. His percentage was 9-10, and he had a 2.51 GAA. But like you said, like Josh Allen, but they're overrated. They lose. It's their fault. You know, I think I mentioned the game in here maybe a week ago where Igor, admittingly, he gave up a weak goal right in the first minute of the game. He gave up it was a weak goal. It just kind of just fluttered over his shoulder. It wasn't even a hard shot. Then he shut the house down the rest of the game. Shut the house down. And could the Rangers score for him? No. We lose 2-0. The second goal was an empty netter. Really, he gave up one goal, that one weak goal at the start of the game, and you can't help him out. But it's Igor's fault. He's the highest paid goalie. He's overrated. Gunner, I'm always going to give you credit for that. It's a great analogy, man. Great analogy. And Gunner, as you know, just like Josh Allen, the haters wait for these guys to have one mistake, like missing Shakir wide open, or maybe has that 3-interception game that occasionally happens, or the Igor game against the Sabres last year, right? He gave up like 5 goals on like 15 shots. The haters wait for that one rare time and go, oh, see, overrated. These guys are no good. Like, dude, bad games happen to everybody. But yeah, that's awesome. You clipped it, Gunnar. Hard to believe it's been over a year since I came up with that one. Yep. You saved yourself from one of the worst ones, which was the Nickelback. Gunnar, good dunk. Good alley-oop. Yeah, Stella, you saw that? Good one. Alley-oop to Mitchell. Boom. 40-40 right now. 40-40. Gunnar, you have the best and the worst comment in here of all time. Of basement history, the best and the worst. You're at both ends of the stick. What's up, Raleigh? Yeah, Lockport knows about it. Victor does awesome play-by-play. I'm terrible at play-by-play. I talk too much. That's why I said the basement is like a bar hangout. It's like a bar hangout. We just all BS about everything. Victor is right on point with his play-by-play. Come on. He stepped out, right? Nick's ball? Thank you. I thought they were calling a foul. Yeah, Victor's baseball is the easiest play-by-play because you have so much time in between pitches, right? I'm patting myself on the back for even attempting to keep up with NBA scoreboards because this is not an easy thing to do. Shared this stream on Twitter, Johnny. Oh, I don't have Twitter, but okay. Oh, mine. Thank you. We're in the basement. We're in the basement. That's why that happened, Angus. Listen, guys, in the great words of Joe Beningo, I'm a multi-decades Jets fan. How smart could I be? I mean, really. I'll check on that. I'm not sure. I think they did, Victor. Please check on that. I'm pretty sure the Saints coach got fired for that. Thank you, Lockport. Go AK. Seth, go OKC. I actually went for OKC last year. I like Alexander. I like their play. And I like Hartenstein. So, yeah, it's good. I love this bar, Toby Keith. Boom, Victor dropping it. Don't remind me of the Nickelback moment. I walked. That's why I said, Gunner, you have the high of high and the low of lows in in basement history. You have the highest of the lowest. Mr. Marine will always never let you forget that. Knicks ball, come on. We're tied at 42. Normally I wouldn't even bring that up, Gunner, but since you were, since you brought it up, I had to the highest moment. I had to bring it up there because I wanted to credit you for the highest. I don't know if anybody can top that Nickelback comment, Gunner. It's kind of like the butt fumble of the basement. Like I don't know if it'll ever get topped. I don't know if it'll ever get topped. The timing on that was so bad. But Victor, Gunner, I'll always come on. What was that pass? Oh, Leonard traveled. So good. We got it right back. Nothing can really forgive the Nickelback. Yeah, it's the butt fumble of the basement. It is. It's the butt fumble of the basement. That's what it – something really bad would have to happen to find one worse than that. But Gunner does have the greatest analogy in the basement also. So he's on both ends of the stick. That's right. Igor Brunson, we were just talking about Igor. Wow, Schnazzy, what is up? Cellar Dweller accounted for. Schnazzy in the basement. Schnazzy, give me credit for remembering that you're Igor Brunson, the two great New Yorkers right now. And speaking of Brunson, Mitchell Robinson with the beast rebound. More up. Tied at 42 right now, guys. Tied at 42. 5:49 left in the second quarter. James Harden on Yabusele. Harden, three. Man, this guy hits threes no matter what. I popped in midstream and simply said I like Nickelback. Unaware you were talking about we were talking about like legendary metal bands, and you rolled in with that. Oh. So, Jordan Clarkson for three. He missed it. Oh, he saved it. He went out of bounds. Yeah, we were like talking about Iron Maiden and Metallica, old school Metallica, Judas Priest, and oh my gosh, man, Motorhead, Nickelback. Mr. Marine's not here, but yeah, Gunner, you own it. I don't know if that'll ever get topped, Gunner. I don't know if that'll ever get topped. I'm rooting for you, Gunner. I'm rooting that somebody else takes that away from you. But you do have the greatest analogy. Bridges, fadeaway jumper. 47-44 Clippers. 4:50 left in the first half. Of course, when we get first overall pick, we draft a borderline bust, but right. And on top of that, think of the kid line. Remember the kid line in general? Heedle, Kako, Lafreniere. Heedle, I feel bad for him because he's just a nonstop concussions. He's like Wayne Corbett, right? Heedle actually, I think, would have been a really solid player, man. He just gets too many concussions. Kako is trash. And Lafreniere got the money, and Mr. Marine has never let me live that down. Because I said Lafreniere was going to be freaking great, and he came into his own. He had a great year, and he gets paid. Nothing since. But don't forget when the Islander fans talked out, just bring up Rick DiPietro, Schnazzy. Bring up Rick DiPietro. Because who did we get in that draft? On the 7th round, Henrik Lundqvist. Having both the highest moment and the lowest moment is very legendary. It's legendary status. Legendary. Gunner is legendary status, Angus. Yes, absolutely. They do, man. Seth, Thunder have great players, man. I really was surprised. You guys noticed my NBA Cup champions. And you got to celebrate it all, man. Got to celebrate it all. Rock got me this T-shirt for Christmas. I love it. I love it. Got to celebrate it all. But I really thought the Thunder were going to beat the Spurs. I thought it was going to be the Thunder and the Knicks in that. What's up with the Spurs owning the Thunder right now, Seth? What's up with the Spurs like beating the Thunder all the time? I can't believe it. Hi, baby. Want to come say hello again? Good. Shout out to my Lightning last night, by the way. Taking it to the 30 and now 30-4 Avalanche. What a great game last night. Towns goes up. It's 49-46 Clippers. Let me catch up on that. They beat 4-2, and I'll tell you what. Colorado wasn't liking getting pushed around like they were last night. They were getting pushed around by the Lightning. Lightning have won 8 in a row right now and are looking solid. They won 8 in a row. Thank you. That is my veins on my wrist. Do not cut through those. All right, 49. Towns at the first. I'm holding on the banner for a minute. Thunder does have great players. I guess we all have our poison. And Detroit, the Pistons trolled the Knicks after blowing them out like it's January, guys. All right, so you blew out the Knicks. You lost in the playoffs last year. Maybe that's what the anger was from. But they won, and they beat us down, and they have every right to talk. 49-48. That's the latest update on the banner. No way are you ripping this hat apart. Kawhi Leonard goes in, 51-48. Knicks bringing it back up. All right, Stella, you're going to have to go back on the perch. She loves the tops, the top buttons, and she can pull them off very quickly. Timeout on the court, 51-48 Clippers. Let me put her back up on the banner. This game is close. The Knicks will pull this one out. We got to. 51-48, right? Hold on a second, guys. Let me put her back up. She is she loves the hats. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me get her set up a little bit. You can place your bets in just a few taps. It's made with New Yorkers in mind. It's direct, it's no nonsense. It's your calling to join all the sports betting action. Because Caesar Sportsbook was made to all right. Don't want to miss a single play. Don't just spectate, participate. Boy, I'm really behind. Thunder has great players too. That's where I left off. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Next, Lockport. Gardini was close on worst take when he said Gagne was very true. Very true. Aaron Donald better than LT. That's an even worse statement. Nobody's LT. First of all, they're different positions. Nobody's a disruptor like LT was. Nobody. No one can take away a game-changing player like Lawrence Taylor. I got his jersey. No one can take that away. No one worried about the outside linebacker when you were sweeping away from him with the running back. No one worried about him. You had to worry about him. Taylor caught that player every time. Whew. They were close, but I still think the nickelback is worse. But we might have to have a vote one day, Gunner. We'll have to have everybody put their thinking caps on and think if they can find one to beat nickelback. We might have to find that. We might have to put that up there like ESPN did with the Bud Fumble. We might have to really put our thinking caps on to see if somebody said something more embarrassing than Nickelback. We have to figure that one out. I think my favorite Johnny fail was the Los Angeles. Yes, I own that. And I was doubling, tripling down on the angles. Amen. 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 That was bad, Gunner. That was bad. That was a huge fail. And I kept saying it. It wasn't like I said it once and then caught it. I said it like 3 or 4 times. Who keeps putting angles? Who keeps putting angles? I was making it sound like somebody else was dumb. It was me. If you can't find the dummy in – they always say if you can't find the sucker at the poker table, then you're the sucker. I was for that one for sure. OG of OGs, Staff Sergeant Thomas, Mr. Marine. We have all our Marine coverage now. Raleigh's in here, now Mr. Marine. How's everyone doing? Did I hear about great metal? We were giving Gunner credit for the best analogy in the basement, and now we're trying to figure out if anybody can. I'm going to do a poll tonight. I'll do a poll tonight. I'll think of a good one. You sure did, Mr. Marine. I jumped ahead of you, though. You weren't in yet. Hito was so skilled. Kako just could. And look at Kako now. Who is he on? Seattle? He's not doing anything, Schnazzy. Nothing. Brunson for 3. Boom! There you go. Knicks tie it back up. 51-51. 2:20 left in the first half. Yep. It's too bad because we had a lot of great little draft picks there and none of them have worked out. I mean, we also drafted Igor, right? Remember when they had for a moment, Shnazi, Igor or Georgiev? Remember Alexander Georgiev? He was pretty decent for us. They had a moment. We're like, who are you going to go with? And this was not a Richter Beezer moment because Beezer, I think, correct me somebody if I'm wrong, but I think John Van Beesbrook is the third. Towns, man, how is that not a foul? 53-51 Clippers, 134 left in the half. 56-51 Clippers. Leonard, Kawhi Leonard, man, 34 years old. He's still killing it. Not that he, you know what I mean. I think John Van Beesbrook is the third winningest American-born goalie. I think it's Jonathan Quick. Well, I know it's Jonathan Quick is number 1. Then I believe Ryan Miller. Then I believe Van Beesbrook. I'll go out on a limb. OG, nope. Back to McBride, back to Bridges, puts up fadeaway jumper, missed it in front of the rim. I believe it's Quick. Ryan Miller for U.S. born goalie, winningest goalies. Leonard topping it and fouled. Quick, Ryan Miller, Van Beesbrook, and I'm going to go with Tom Barrasso as your fourth. I don't know the fifth one, but I believe that's your first 4 of United States-born goalies wins. Quick, Ryan Miller, Van Beesbrook, and Tom Barrasso, who just got in the Hall of Fame with Lundqvist. And Mike Vernon, I believe, was the other one inducted at the time. Mr. Marine in the basement. Lockport, how you doing? Everybody saying how you doing? Got a Knicks sweatshirt for Christmas. Yes. I love the night. Thank you, man. I had a Knicks Christmas this year. Hey, look. The Knicks won a championship. NBA Cup is a championship. I want the real championship, but why not celebrate everything we got? Everything. Yeah, my son got Rock got me this. My son got me the new City Connect jersey, the Brunson jersey. They know I love collecting jerseys. So I got the City Connect Brunson jersey, which is nice. I'll be wearing that on the next Knicks game. Seth, Flyers are looking good. Yeah, John Tortorella gets canned. I think John Tortorella, and I always liked him, man. I really did. I always liked him. But I think today's players can't adapt to a coach like that. A real strict, hard-nosed coach. I think today's players can't adapt to that. I think that's why Tortorella's coaching style doesn't work. Because I always loved the guy. I thought he was great for the Rangers. I thought he was great for the Lightning. I mean, what revenge, too. You're the 8th-seeded Columbus Blue Jackets, and you sweep your former team that fired you. The number 1 Tampa Bay Lightning, the then record-setting team. Brooks Lopez, corner 3, and airballed it. OG puts it up after the buzzer, and we are at halftime, 56-51. Halftime, 56-51 Clippers. Hey, what happened? I want to print that. I hit the wrong button. All right, 56. 51. Halftime. You know what? I'm just going to put in third quarter. No, I'll put in half. I'll keep it legit. So yeah, I gotta. Angus, blood brother of the same birthday. That's right. Good, Mr. Marine. Perfect time. I'm just talking about Nickelback. Yeah, Staff Sergeant Thomas' ears must have been ringing. They must have been ringing when that came up. Nickelback would be a good choice for a halftime entertainment at a soccer match. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do a quick poll. This is very on the spot, quick poll. Like, very on the spot. Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second.
Really buying a car online on Auto Trader? Really? And I'm getting it from a local dealer. Can you really be that picky with your search? Really?
And hold on, one more second.
Cars in your range? Really? You can really buy the car completely online? Really?
We're really getting a car at the dealership now?
Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Really?
Oh,
Really?
Stella, don't throw your food around.
Really?
Okay, here's going to be the poll. You guys ready? Here we go.
Along with Alan Hunt. Interesting, Jalen Brunson, 10 points. A lot of the time spent off the ball. What kind of impact does that have?
Yeah, that was important, really, because they were focusing so much on stopping him that you had to get the ball moving. He was looking to pass more early in this game and to make sure that everybody got to touch the basketball.
You guys would think I'm writing a novel. I'm like, I can barely get 3 things out. All right, here's the question.
I think that was something to really notice. He got 2 assists early. He made sure to move the ball. And that, I think, is the biggest part of this first half, the difference in the offense. Now, Kawhi Leonard, this Clippers have 2 very, very tough guards in this game. And Leonard is certainly one of them.
Goodness gracious.
Anywhere he wants. And you talk about efficiency. Just amazing.
All right, one last thing here. Okay, here we go, guys. Worst basement statement. Nickelback being mentioned during Metal Legends conversation. Johnny tripling down on calling the LA Angels the Angles. Or Gardini saying Aaron Donald was better than LT. Why would let me start this poll?
The Knicks halftime show is presented by Verizon.
Hey. You got to be kidding me. They better not make me type this all over again. Oh, they're making me type it again. All right, hold on. Man. It's the problem when you type with 2 fingers. I'm going to shorthand it. You guys get it now. I'm going to shorthand the whole thing. You guys understand.
When life puts you in the driver's seat, you feel like it was made exactly for you.
I don't know why it's not. What are you doing?
The BMW X1, X3, and X5. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Take advantage of exceptional instant finance offers today.
Dang it.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to
Maybe I have to do it this way.
Tremfya. With symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
I see why.
Spring break. Emphasis on the break. It matters where you stay. Book your spring break now.
I see why. They're only letting me do 2. So we're just going to have a straight up heads up. We're just going to have a straight up heads up question.
Here we go with the Audi MHE 150, the fastest 100 seconds in the National Basketball Association. How about the Celtics? Now second in the East with the Knicks third. They've won 8 out of 9, taking on Denver.
Boy, this is almost not becoming worth it.
In the first half, he's been spectacular. Boston's up by 9 in the third. Next stop, Washington and Philly. Tyrese Maxey the steal. He had 16 points for Philly in the first quarter. Philly's up by 7 now, playing quarter number 3.
All right, ready? You guys already understand it. What's the worst basement statement? Nickelback, LA Angles. Which one? They're not letting me. They're not letting me do another.
Victor Wembanyama last night stayed 7-4 back from the knee injury. Did you guys see this? This is absolutely.
So there you go, guys. Vote. I can only give you 2 options. I tried a few things. So we're going to do it straight up like that. All right, guys, and while you're voting on that, I will be right back. Gunner, a good Bills. Oh, yeah, I'm on the Bills bandwagon, Mr. Marine. Bills bandwagon. Let me see if I can catch up on some of these. GB, no chance I'd be watching. Cullen east of the world. Fortunately, soccer doesn't have much halftime entertainment. They do not. They hardly have a halftime show. My mom's friend was LT's golf partner. Wow. Wow, that's cool. LT was the best ever, and Derek Thomas, the Chiefs, was second favorite after LT. Yeah, Derek Thomas, man. What do you have, 8 sacks in one game? God rest his soul. R.I.P. Derek Thomas. Good shout out there. Yeah, and the Jets won't hire him, of course. Right, we're keeping Aaron Glenn. Why hire John Harbaugh? He has too much of a good resume. 6 or 7 times. Amen. That's why it's up there. And I read it. I probably made some horrible typos, but I do remember them. Still in all, you would think after the first 2 times I would have stopped saying angles, and I kept reading it that way. It was bad. It was bad. Never be good. Number 50, Will Cooley. Number 4, Braden Schneider will be far. They're already far better than Lafreniere. Of course. Awful. G'day. Whippersnapper. Is it bad that I want the Rangers to start losing? I just have no confidence that they can win the cup. I agree. I hear you on that. I hate that Igor, that we have another great goalie. Man, I am way behind. Guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. This makes me have to be right back. Gotta go. I'm doing a show in a few. All right, Victor. Thanks, man. I'm going to leave it right there on what Gunner's saying, and I'll be right back. Look at the technology in the basement. Boom! Be right back. All right, I'm back. Really. Now I'm back. All right, good. My overall moment was either when like 5 of us learned we lived in Johnny dismantling casuals who jumped in. Boom. The BOD saga. Oh, the BOD saga is definitely up there. Definitely up there. Mr. Marine never lets anything go. Never. BOD saga was a great moment in the basement. Yeah. It lives on. The Rangers coming back and watching life return. And the Rangers are undefeated in Winter Classics, even though Winter Classic is not a Winter Classic when it's in Miami. So, yeah. Number 35 up there with most victories. Mike Richter. No. The American born? No. Let's see where he ranks. By the way, let's see if I was actually right. I'm unsure if Tom Barrasso was 4th, but let's see. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let's check that out, Mr. Murray. Good question. It's still halftime. U.S. born goalies wins. Here we go. Jonathan Quick. Well, that's wrong. It says Jonathan Quick holds the record for most career wins by an American goalie with 691 wins. That is wrong. Martin Brodeur holds the overall record with 691 wins. See, the internet is wrong at times. Look at that. All right, here we go. That's a weird. Who put that up? All right, so we got Jonathan Quick is first with 407 right now. Then you have Ryan Miller with 391. John Van Beesbrook with 374. Tom Barrasso with 369. So I did get the top 4 right. Mike Richter, Mr. Marine, he's got 301 wins as a U.S.-born goalie, but he is 369. Then you have Connor Hellebuck. Hellebuck has 331. Hellebuck is 5th. And then Mike Richter is 6th. No. My bad. Mike Richter's 7th. Greg Anderson has 319. So it's Quick, Ryan Miller, Van Beesbrook, Barrasso, Hellebuck, Craig Anderson, then Mike Richter, who has 301. So there you go. We learned something new. We also learned that the internet is wrong, because right under where it says Jonathan Quick holds the record of most career wins by an American goalie with 691. Well, that's Martin Brodeur. That's the overall goalie record. And right below that, it says Jonathan Quick recently became the first U.S.-born netminder to reach 400 goals in February of 2024. So in 2 years, he won 291 more games. Wow. Third quarter underway. It is 56-51. Third quarter underway. Again, I will update the banner during stoppages. I can't do it after every shot because I will never get anything accomplished in here. When did Trotz get canned? Last year? What's his name? Vancouver's old coach. Come on. He's a good coach. Who's the Flyers head coach right now? Come on, he came from Vancouver. I can picture Rick Tocchet. He's a good coach, man. I do like casual dismantling. There you go, JB. A lot of coaches got fired this week. Oh, yeah. A lot. And Harbaugh, I can understand why he would get fired. You got a team like that, and Baltimore Ravens, OG driving the lane, goes up, lays it in. And one. See, so now I can update. You have a team like that. Baltimore's been a top 3 team for a long time. Maybe not this year, but you guys get the point. And you haven't done much with them, right? You're always losing in the playoffs. He's been a coach 18 years. He's got 1 Super Bowl, which is definitely commendable. But, you have a better team now with a better quarterback than Joe Flacco. And you're not doing anything with them. A lot of coaches got fired. Falcons, I get that. Stefanski, I get it. But, he's a 2-time coach of the year. I get it. But, man, I wish the Jets would hire one of these guys. But we won't. We'll hold on to the wrong people for a long time before we hire another wrong person. We're always getting a first-time person. Stop with the first-time head coaches that are defensive coordinators. What is the obsession? The Jets have hired defensive coordinators as head coaches in the last 20 years. I think they've only hired 2 offensive guys, and it was Al Groh, who took over for Bill Parcells. And he was only here 1 year before he went to coach Virginia. And he was kind of a last-second hire because Bill Belichick quit because he's a baby, quit. And, Deuce got blocked. 62-58 Clippers right now. And then Adam Gase, the quarterback whisperer. It's the only other offensive coach we ever hired. We always hire DCs, and most of them are first-time head coaches. Herman Edwards. I liked Herman Edwards, though. Herm was a good coach for us. That was when we had Chad Pennington. The Jets were decent. We made the playoffs. Eric Mangini. Rex Ryan. Todd Bowles. Harden lays that in. Todd Bowles. Then you had Adam Gase. Robert Saleh. Aaron Glenn. And most of them are all first-time head coaches. Most of them. If not all of them, besides Adam Gase. And Rex Ryan, of course, and Herman Edwards, the only coaches that did anything. Foul, 64-58. 64-60 right now. I'll change that in a minute. What's up, Cullen? Good day. Manav, lunch in the ashes, mate. Manav, Mr. Oh, man. Skip over a few of these. Manav, eating some Mediterranean salad now for dinner tonight. Rice and red beans. Well, I like that. I like that whole out you got going on right now. That's super healthy, Manav. Super healthy, man. Yep. Yes, buddy, and you, buddy. I type with finger. I'm like this. All that. And then it tells me I can only put in 2 options for that. I don't know. Manav, you may be clean the next day or two with that healthy food. That's right, Manav. Oh, Swedish meatballs, bomb. Gardini said Aaron Donald was better than LT is the worst. You're tripling down on Angles was a close second. And Angus has reminded me that I double tripled down 6 or 7 times. Bruin, you guys are young, though. You don't get it. Mentioning Nickelback during a legendary metal conversation is really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, that's bad. If you were our age, your answer would be different. Now, Aaron Donald being better than LT is like laughable. And Aaron Donald is a beast. He's a great player. But that's back in the era when people were saying that, come on, not Micah Parsons. That was funny enough, too, that he was better than LT. But the guy, Khalil Mack. Remember Khalil Mack? Oh, he's better than LT. He is? He's better than LT. Belichick laughed at that. Was like, no one's better than LT. No one. No one's better than LT. But I don't know, Bruin. The Angles was bad, but Nickelback during a legendary metal conversation. You're young, Bruin. I can understand that you wouldn't understand the depths of how bad that was. We'll see. I'm going to end the poll soon. Towns. Brunson going for 3. Boom! Of course he hit it. 66-64 Clippers. We're hanging in there. We need this win. Nickelback was the only one I was actually here for. Oh, all right. Well, then you know how bad that was, Cullen. You're an older guy like us. You get it. Harden for 3. Missed it. Why is Mitchell Robinson not in the game? Cat is not a rebounder, man. Mitchell Robinson is the best offensive rebounder in the game. Loose for 3, and he missed. And look at that. Towns with the rebound right after I said that. Loses the ball. Harden bringing it up. Come on, Knicks. You can't lose 5 in a row. We need this. Can't lose 5 in a row. Brunson. Harden throws it up. Towns with the second rebound since I trashed him on rebounding. Towns stripped. That should be Knicks ball. Texas, another cellar dweller accounted for. Texas is in the basement. You've probably been in the basement because I'm so far behind. Glenn Hall just passed away. Wow, there's a lot of deaths, man, the last few months. Wow. OG for 3, 68-67 Clippers. I'll update the scoreboard in a minute. Come on, Knicks. We're going on the road for 4 games after this one. You got to take this one. Let's go. Leonard for 2. I mean, the guy letting Leonard shoot mid-range without even defending him. Of course he's going to hit it. That woke a person up. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That sucks. Prayers for his family. Yeah, Towns nails it and 1. This should tie the game up right now after he hits this free throw. Got a break in the action here, 70-69, but I'm going to be adventurous here. I'm just going to put 70-70 because when they come back, Towns has 1 free throw shot. And he's not going to miss it. So I'm just going to say it's 70-70 right now. Even though it's 70-69, I'm just going to jump ahead and assume Towns is going to get it. When are the Yankees going to sign anybody? Like anybody? We're running it back with the same team minus a few players. It'll be easy. You guys know I like the Mets. I do root for them. It's going to be easy to root for the Mets because they're all Yankees. They're all former Yankees now. Must be an AI mistake. Yeah, they got Luke Weaver now, too. Luke Weaver's on the Yankees, on the Mets. The Yankees are in Queens now also, so this will be easy to go for them this year. Ryan Miller is an American. Yes, Ryan Miller is second all-time on the U.S.-born goalie list. We just went over that. Jonathan Quick is number 1. then Ryan Miller, then John Beesbrook. The Bees got bumped for Mike Richter, who's seventh on the list, right? Gosh, I'm off the top of my head now. Quick, Miller, Beezer, Barrasso, Hellebuck, Craig Anderson, Mike Richter. And they all have over 300. Ryan Miller is American. Yes, it's American-born goalies. Ryan Miller is American. Yes. Hellebuck probably will break quick record. He's still young. Oh, yeah. He has 331, and Quick has 407. Jonathan Quick is going to be our main starter right now, Mr. Marine. You know that Igor is out. Igor is going to be out for a little while. So Jonathan Quick, he's almost 40. The guy's still playing, though, man. He is still playing. He's got to get the stuff, man. We got Spencer Martin, who just got called up from Hartford Wolfpack. I don't know anything about Spencer Martin. So I don't know who he is, but he's going to have to play some games. He's going to have to play some. How come this kid Dylan Garand, who they were talking about being so high on, he was another draft pick of ours a couple years ago, and I never see him playing. He came once. I don't think I've ever seen him play. Remember Louis Domingue? What happened to him? He was a decent starter. India versus New Zealand. I don't know anything about cricket, Manav, so let the other guys answer that. Oh, yeah, LOL, forgot Taka took over. Yep. It took me a minute to remember it. Hope the Jets get Harbaugh. Yeah, the Giants got to do something, man. It's one thing for the Jets to be the embarrassment, not the Giants. Not the Giants. I go for them, too. The Giants aren't supposed to be an embarrassment. I would like to see the Jets hiring Brian Dable as their offensive coordinator, though. Coyotes. The Coyotes, you're talking about the Utah Mammoth now? Jets aren't going to go after Harbaugh. We got Aaron Glenn. How does Aaron Glenn keep his job? All right, 70-69. I said Towns going to hit his free throw. Here he goes. I put in 70-70. Let's see if I'm right. Boom, 70-70. I told you he'd hit it. Oh, yeah, Pete Carroll. You knew Brady, they were going to fire him. Like Pete Carroll, Brady hates losing. He hates being any part of losing. It's like when Derek Jeter was with the Marlins. He wanted to turn that whole team around. They got rid of him. Can you imagine that? These guys are winners that hate losing. Brady talks about that 18-1 season that lost the Super Bowl, maybe more than he talks about all the victories he's had in Super Bowls. That one kills him. On Brunson. Come on. Who are you asking, Manav? I'll go for New Zealand. Manav, India. Manav's getting into his cricket talk. Manav, we had a guy in here the other night, a random guy who was in here talking about cricket. I said, man, you just missed our cricket ambassador, Manav. Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, it'd be one thing if Aaron Glenn had a competitive team at the end. I understand tanking. I mean, but the Jets, the Raiders, and the Browns are the same culprits every year for tanking, and they're the same ones every year. So obviously tanking doesn't work. I mean, what are the Jets going to do? They're so bad. I mean, they were really bad for a long time. Remember KD said nobody wants to play for the Knicks. He went to the Nets. The Knicks are a top team in the league now. Can the Jets ever turn around like that? I mean, the Knicks were a joke, guys, for 20 years. A joke. At least 18 out of 20 years, they were an absolute winning 17 games a year. Absolute disaster. Deuce forced to put it up 72-70. Clippers. Should be Knicks ball. It is. Out of bounds on LA. Our ball. Boo, IT. I'm lost on what you're talking about, Texas. I probably shouldn't be lost, but you lost me on that one. Gunner has the benefit of the doubt. The basement bounces, sticking together. I'm going to end that poll. At the end of the third quarter, I'm going to end the poll. It's 6 minutes left in the quarter. Mitchell Robinson back to Brunson, who's covered by Brooke Lopez. That is Yabusele for a corner three, and he hit it. Oh my gosh, this guy hasn't hit anything since we got him from the Sixers. Yabusele hit it. 73-72 Knicks. We're up by 1. You know the Jets win a Super Bowl. Should be a Nickelback song. Oh, Nickelback should be there opening. Every time they run out of the tunnel, it'd be fitting for a Nickelback song to open up a Jets game. Them are Coldplay, who might be worse than Nickelback. Coldplay is – that guy's voice is irritating. Super Bowl. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Yankees. Like, they say they want Cody Bellinger, then why aren't you signing him? Why hasn't he signed yet? If Cody Bellinger goes to the Mets, like I said, it'd be easy to go for the Mets. Even if you don't root for the Mets, I do. But even if you don't, it'd be easy because it's the Yankees. Yankees and Queens. Leonard, boom, shot. Oh, Mitchell Robinson D'ing him. Still made it. 74-73 Clippers. 5:20 left in the third quarter. $5 left in the third. 74-73 Clippers. There's a break in the action. I will update the banner. Igor, Todd Bowles gave the Jets the best season I've ever seen them play back in 2015. Yes, we were 10-6. All we had to do was beat the Buffalo Bills, who had nobody. They had a 3-win team. Rex Ryan was their head coach, and Rob Ryan was their defensive coordinator. Rob Ryan, I'm sorry, rode the coattails of Buddy Ryan and Rex Ryan. Rob Ryan's defenses, none of his defenses were ever top 10. If I recall that correctly, Rob Ryan, I don't think he ever had a top 10 defense, but he was put in that Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan category as with these great defenses. Look at the most 3 points made in franchise history. Jalen Brunson is 599. He's 6th all-time Knicks list, and he's been like, that's insane. What a great player. People try to tell me that Brunson's not an elite player in the league. How is he not an elite player? How is Jalen Brunson not an elite player in the league? Brooks Lopez, corner 3, missed it, but of course the Clippers get it right back. No foul. 76-75 Clippers, 44 left, third quarter. Yabusele, yeah, can you believe it, Schnazzy? Yabusele, he hasn't been that great of a pickup from the Sixers, man. That was some free. Fortunately, I do not know a Nickelback song. I remember all 3 times I've heard them, they suck. Yeah, they're terrible. I don't know if Coldplay might be worse, though. That one song they played all the time was like irritating as hell. That din and all the guy did was like hit those high pitched notes. Brunson, fouled. 79-77 Clippers. Brunson going to the foul line. That's no excuse for the Yankees not to sign him. There's no salary cap. Get it done. Yankees look at the right. And the Yankees know that's happening because that's what we normally do. If the boss was still around, Aaron Boone wouldn't be there. Cash would have been fired a long time ago. And half those players on the Dodgers would be on the Yankees. So when Dodger fans and other media say, the Yankee fans talking, it's so hypocritical. It is hypocritical. But the Yankees aren't the only team that does that. The Boston fans always talk about how you bought all those championships. Well, when did Boston start winning? David Ortiz, did he come up through the Red Sox farm system? No. From the Twins. Manny Ramirez, did he come up through the Boston farm system? No. David Price, all these guys they got. Most of them came from other teams. So that was it's so weird. It's so weird when you hear that from Red Sox fans. We didn't buy championships. First of all, the championships the Yankees won in the 90s, the core 4 obviously were from our 4. And what big names did we get that were just household names that win these World Series? Scott Brosius. Was that some legendary Hall of Famer, Scott Brosius, Charlie Hayes, Mariano Duncan? Are these like world beaters? David Wells, is he a Hall of Famer? Most of the players we had weren't these guys. Most of them were. I think on that 96 World Series team, like Cecil Fielder was like the biggest signing we had. Cecil Fielder was a monster, if I remember correctly. 79-79, guys. 3:45 left in the third. Harden for three. The guy is like super defended, and he's still hitting these threes, man. Yeah, you get it done. And the Yankee hate is like Yankees haven't done anything in like 15 years. We haven't won a World Series since 2009. We're still the hated team. It's really ridiculous. Vanilla Ice has beaten both Coldplay and Nickelback, more horrible bands. Vanilla Ice did like a metal type version of Ice Ice Baby. It actually wasn't bad. If you haven't heard, YouTube it. It actually was better than Ice Ice Baby as a rap song. The metal part version was actually pretty cool. I'll give him credit on that one. Not that he needs my credit, but you know what I'm saying. The only players I say are better than Brunson are Giannis, SGA, Luka, and Jokic. Yes, agreed. Where would the Knicks be without Brunson? Really, where would they be? Where would they be without Brunson? Remember, the New York media mocked the Knicks for trying to sell the fans that they have the next great player when we missed out on Donovan Mitchell, who, by the way, is a monster player. They said Brunson would never last in New York. Same thing Joe Torre did, I think. Right? Clueless Joe. That's what the New York Post or Daily News, one of those two, called him Clueless Joe when they came along. Then they, the media, then they turn around and all kiss his ass when he becomes great. Brunson, boom! 85-83 Clippers now. 2:12 left in the quarter. And not by much, right? Luka has always said when Luka has always begged up Brunson. Like he always said he should be a point guard. He should be leading the team. He should be leading the team. He said he wasn't shocked. He said when he went to the Knicks, he knew he was going to be a big reason that team turned around. They said Brunson without Luka. Can you imagine Luka and Brunson were the backcourt for the Dallas Mavericks? They said Brunson without Luka is not going to shine. No. Strawberry and David Cohn were Mets that can go both to Old Timers Day for the Mets and the Yankees and get celebrated in both. Dallas Strawberry is one of my favorite players, guys. He's one of my favorite players. You guys seen it? I have a Dallas Strawberry 86 Mets jersey. Dallas Strawberry, Keith Hernandez is another favorite of mine from the Mets from that era. Keith Hernandez was great. Don Mattingly was better, but Keith Hernandez was no slouch, man. He was a great player. Yeah, I got a Strawberry. You guys have seen it. I got the Strawberry jersey. I love Darryl Strawberry. Look at the turnaround that guy has had. Lenny Dykstra. You guys see Lenny Dykstra got more drug issues from New Year's Eve. He had drugs in the car. He should call Darryl Strawberry, a former teammate, about how to turn your life around. He should do that, how to turn a life around. Jokic is injured. Yeah, Jokic is great, man. Brunson, Josh Allen, and Igor all deserve rings, man. These are three New York teams that need a championship from three first ballot Hall of Fame players. They're all going to be first ballot Hall of Famers. Aaron Judge, by the way, is being wasted. He's another New Yorker that needs a ring. Aaron Judge's career is being wasted right now. GB, reckon they'll get the 89 runs before stream ends. Oh, Manav, are you in on this cricket? I know he's injured. I feel so bad. I love Jokic. Yeah, sucks. It'll be close call. Where's Manav? These guys are talking cricket. Manav, what happened to you? My mom's friend remembers everyone being so happy back in 69 when the Mets, Jets, and Knicks all won. Oh, how that would kill people now if you had three New York championships in 1 year. Oh, people would freak out. Freak out. Yep. Mikhail Baryshnikov is at the Knicks game. Remember him from White Knights with Gregory Hines? The tap dancing? Boy, that was a great movie. great movie. Shout out to that, man. Mikhail Baryshnikov. The first thing I thought was White Knights with Gregory Hines was a hell of a tap dancer, man. Wow. Rest in peace. All right, 85-80 Clippers. 2 minutes left in the third, then I'll update the score. Stolen. Good steal. Kolek bringing it up. Back to Towns. Towns driving the lane. Oh, see, Mitchell Robinson gets the boom, brings it down, gets the rebound, brings the house down. Foul call, 85-85, 145 left in the third. Hernandez was a great player for the Cards, but Pujols, oh yeah, come on. Pujols should have won a couple of MVPs more than he did. Pujols really should have won a couple more MVPs than he did. Yeah, I like Keith Hernandez, man. Gooden. Huge for 96, some huge wins, plus the no-hitter. Remember that? The Mets never had a no-hitter in their history. And Dwight Gooden comes to the Yankees, no-hitter. I have a picture of Dwight Gooden in a Yankee jersey, in a Yankee uniform. Right behind Stella there, framed. Yep, I got Dwight Gooden. He's another one that's Yankees and Mets. Another one. Yep. Minute 34, 87-85. Mikal Bridges, top of the key. Pass to Jordan Clarkson. Another great pickup for the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson. Puts it in, and he missed it. How do you miss a layup? So let's see my calling tonight. I say, Karl Anthony Towns, terrible rebounder. He gets immediately 2 rebounds after I say that. So Jordan Clarkson was a great pickup, goes in and misses a layup. All right, they did nothing with it, so the Knicks get it back, bringing it back up court. 1 minute left in the third. Jordan Clarkson going to redeem himself. He does, and one. 87-87, and one. The guy who directed Uncut Gems is at the game, Michael J. Fox, to love him. I'm going to end the poll. We're going to do another poll.
I thought I heard you yelling. Our basement boss is about to flick the light.
Basement boss is flicking lights. She thought I was yelling.
Hi, Stella.
Stella's yelling, saying hello to the basement boss.
Hi, Stella. What's up, Twillas?
Basement boss, Rock says, what's up, everybody? Manav would agree the English have been terrible this year. There she goes. Manav, buddy. All right, Manav. Getting back in the cricket talk. James Harden bringing the ball up. 88-87 Knicks. Brooks Lopez, corner 3, wide open, misses it. That's Stella calling for Rock. Calls her Ma. Karl Anthony Towns, another rebound. How about that? Tyler Kolek bring it up. Good pass to Bridges and lays in. 98 Knicks. Beautiful pass, turnaround. He did bottom. Can you imagine that Angels team, that Angles team, right? You had Ohtani, Pujols, Mike Trout. Joe Madden was the manager. How about the Angels? They always get a pass. They haven't made the playoffs in forever. Midcourt 3 for Bridges. Missed it. 90-87. End of the third quarter. Let's end the poll. It is 90-87 Knicks. End of the third. He did bottom fast. Yeah, that time on the Angels was terrible. You guys should watch Uncut. I've seen it. I saw that. Excellent movie, Schnazzy. It's on Netflix. Excellent movie. Uncut Gems. Yep. Excellent movie. Yes. Absolutely, Schnazzy. Good shot on that movie. That's a good one. Kolek, Diarra, and McCullough all man. These guys have been playing great. These guys would be on the Knicks and be fans on the bench with Tibbs there, and I will not hate on Tibbs. Tibbs did a lot for the Knicks. He really did do a lot for the Knicks. But, yes, steals, McCullers. This kid is good, man. Kolek has been playing great. All three of them. Schnazzy, good shout out. All three of them are really playing great off the bench, man. Steals. Why are the Knicks having a tough time against the Clippers? They only won 13 games. Come on, Knicks. Yep, they are. The Knicks are in a down right now, Staff Sergeant. They're down right now. We've lost 4 in a row, and like the world is falling apart. Hey, the Knicks are supposed to be. The Knicks are supposed to be. It's January. Every team, every season goes through slumps. So we're going through a slump right now. I agree. The Knicks better not lose this game. They just can't. I don't care if they win by 1, Staff Sergeant. They got to win. Must have heard me about getting it done before the stream ends. Well, you got a whole nother quarter here, Colin. Got 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. Will probably be about a half hour. Let's say about a half hour, Colin. Yep, that's what Stella agrees. I love Uncut Gems because you keep thinking where the story's going to go, and then it goes the opposite. Yeah, there's so many twists in that movie, man. We'll do no spoilers on here, but so many twists. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Knicks up by 5. Missed the corner 3 by the Clippers. I didn't see who shot it. Kolek bringing it back up. Oh, wait, hold on. For years, the Angels were super overrated. I think the only time they went to the series, they lost to the Giants. No. Wait. $95-88 Knicks. Cat. Now, Cat can shoot threes all day. 95-88. Not 995. How about 95 to 88? Let me end that poll. I'm trying to think. The Angels in the World Series? The Angels in the World Series? I don't remember that, Angus. Let me end this poll. Why don't I remember that? And the poll is ending. The winner is Nickelback in a landslide. Nickelback in a landslide. 81% of voters say Nickelback was worse than My Angles repetition 6 or 7 times, according to Angus. The worst. Gunner takes it. The worst Nickelback. Well, Gunner, we will keep trying to find a worse one. But right now, I am saved. Out of 16 votes, 81% went with Gunner's statement as being worse. All right. All right. Mine was bad. But Gunner, you take the cake. There it is. I can't remember the last time they lost a series, Angus. Have they been in more than one World Series? I know they won one, but have they been in more than one to lose? Because I know Barry Bonds doesn't have a ring, so it couldn't have been that time when the Giants. The Angels won a World Series. I don't know. I'm lost on it. Australia and India should be a good series soon. Any New York team plays down to teams they should beat on paper. Amen. All New York teams do that. All New York teams do that. I mean, remember, like, the Sharks hadn't won a game. Here come the Rangers. Hey, you're on a losing streak. Here we go. The Blackhawks, I think, lost 8 in a row, 7 or 8 in a row. And they'd been outscored like 13-1 over that weekend. I remember this very well. The Blackhawks were outscored over the weekend by 3 different teams combined 13-1. Don't worry, here come the Rangers, and we lose. I believe we got shut out in that game too. I believe we did. Yep. The minute they gave that stat that the Blackhawks were combined, lost the last 3 games combined 13-1, I'm like, we're going to lose. I knew it before the game started. Because according to Schnazzy's point, or agreeing with Schnazzy's point, that's what we do. I hope so, Manav. We use palms to warm up against India. I watched 7. Oh, man, classic movie. Good shout out on that. And that was a great. I haven't seen that in years, man. I haven't seen that in years, Staff Sergeant. Wow. Very, very funny, GB. I'm sure the Indians won't drop 10 gettable catches. Even Stella was with the Cullen. She was laughing. If Tibbs was still the coach, Kolick, McCullough would be in the G. They'd have front row seats as fans. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that was Tibbs' problem because Kolick bringing it up right now. Kolick kicks it out to OG. Back to Kolick. Kolick is becoming a good leader on the floor. And lays it in. Kolick, 97-88 Knicks. Zubats. It feels like he's been around for 100 years also. Zubats and Brooks Lopez, been around forever. 97-90, 10 minutes left in the – oh, bad pass, Kolick, right after I bigged them up. He threw a bad pass. Clippers out of bounds. Knicks get the ball back. But it caught up to Tibbs with the bench thing. It was in the playoffs last year. We had a lot of injuries, and the bench came out, and they're not used to playing with each other. That's the problem. The bench was not used to playing with each other. Wasn't used to playing with each other, and they got exposed. Towns driving the lane, put it up, and Mitchell Robinson with they both miss. Could not sneak in. Kawhi Leonard bringing it back up. Bad 3. Kolick on the rebound. Come on, Knicks. 97-90. We got to keep scoring. Yeah, Angels won, but I think Angus said. Oh, Cat short on the 3. I think Angus mentioned what series did they lose. I don't remember the Angels being in more than one World Series. Were they? Yeah, because I know the Giants lost because I said Bonds never got a ring, so I knew they lost that one, but I don't remember a series they lost. Were they in another World Series? I don't recall. I don't think they were. Bride for 2. 99-92 Knicks. 9 minutes left in the game. 2002. 2002 they beat the Giants. Yeah, it was a disturbing movie. Great act. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, man. That's like upper echelon acting right there. Bruin, correct. 2002, and the voice of Nick. Look at this, youth. Oh. Don't even put that tune in my head, Schnazzy. Look at this phone. Oh, see, now it's going to be in my head all day. Oh, I had to put the other poll. 8:45 at the first break. I'll put it up because it takes me an hour to type two things. Mitchell Robinson with a monster rebound. Kicks it out to Kolick. Knicks ball. One thing about Towns, he complains to the refs after every play, man. I bet you that it looked like all ball he got blocked on. I'm all for my players, man, but I know, Stella. I know. I think it was all ball, though. I think it was all ball. And Mr. Marine, you see it? I got Rocco's jerseys right here. They're all right there with us, man. The Jets one is not in the picture for obvious reasons. Yankees, Rangers, Knicks. That's all we need to see. We don't need to see his Jets one. Kolick for three. Missed. Rebound by Cat. Going back up. And now he's fouled. Cullen, beyond disturbing, but so good. Yeah. Schnazzy. 7 is 1. Yeah, man, you guys are going to make me want to watch that. I haven't watched that movie in years. Wow, good one. Good shout out on that. I'm going to watch that again. They don't make movies like that anymore. They don't make a lot of great movies anymore. Everybody's focused on series. Although I have been watching the Lincoln Lawyer series on Netflix. That's good, man. I read a lot of books. I like Michael Connelly as an author anyway. But the Lincoln Lawyer series is actually good, man. I've gotten into it. I'm in the 3rd season. Yes, amen. Gotta watch. Cat at the free throw line. It's Knicks 101 to 92. 8:21 left in the game. We'll update the banner. And we'll be on tomorrow night for the Rangers and the Sabres. There's a lot of time left in the game, guys. Knicks play older than his age, his fame, senses. Kolick plays older. Yeah. He's really – Kolick on the rebound, kicks it up to Deuce McBride, another favorite of mine. Deuce McBride has been great. You know, Cat with the lay-in. Boom, 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 boom. 103-92 Knicks. Schnazzy and Staff Sergeant. After, hold on. I feel like something's about to happen here. Zubac on Mitchell Robinson. Who I hope they extend Mitchell Robinson, man. He is, I know he can't shoot, but, man, he is one of the best rebounders in the game. And, I mean, he could be the best offensive rebounder in the game. Kolick with the floater, missed. Deuce McBride after Quickly left, and I was a big Quickly fan. Boy, McBride really stepped up as being that great 6-man off the bench. I mean, he really filled in Quickly's shoes, man. OG with the dunk. Boom. 105-92 Knicks. Boom, 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 boom. 13-point lead for New York. The game is far from over, but let's celebrate it while we got it. OG, it's another thing. Like, you lose R.J. Barrett, who's still a very good player in the league. I was always an R.J. Barrett Quickly fan, but I wouldn't want them back. 105-92. I wouldn't trade RJ. I wouldn't trade OG and McBride to get Quickly and RJ back. I would. And RJ and Quickly were 2 of my favorite Knicks. I wouldn't trade them to get them back. We hit 109 Fahrenheit here. Oh. I hate the heat with a pat. Man, 109. 86 overnight and on our way to another 100 today. Gosh, GB, man, we are at least 6 months away from even thinking about that. We won't hit any real hot weather. Sometimes in mid-June, sometimes. But July and August are our worst months here, man. And we don't hit 109. We'll hit over 100. It gets to 98 a lot, hazy, hot, humid, and all that disgusting crap. Oh, man, you can have that, GB. Goodness, man. Good luck with that. I've only seen 7 once, and that was more than enough. I haven't seen that movie in well over 15 years. Easy. Easy. Damn, drink a lot of water, GB. Yeah, no kidding. The fact that Deuce is top 5 in three-point shooting makes me so happy. The first Knicks game I ever watched was against the Cavs. Brunson was injured and Deuce balled out. Yes, he did. Deuce balled out. When you have backups like that on the team, it's amazing what can be done. When you have reliable, like Jonathan Quick coming in for Igor. I know he's almost 40. Jonathan Quick is a beast, man. Like, don't you feel comfortable knowing that Quick is coming in? We need more change. Vakanainen needs to get out of here, by the way, Schnazzy. Vakanainen needs to go. And I said, you guys heard me, I never wanted Keandre Miller traded. This Scott Morrow guy hasn't done anything. Why did we trade Keandre Miller? I know he's young. He had some things he had to go through and had to grow in some areas. But, man, I would have kept Keandre, man. On top of that, I have his jersey. I'm like, he wasn't a Ranger long enough. It was 2023. You're right. Colin, only one time you're Aussie as tough as nails. Yeah, no kidding. Now, oh, my gosh. Yeah, once is enough. The Head in the Box. That's right. Best movie I've seen last. Nosferatu, Nightmare Alley, and Frankenstein. I didn't see the Nosferatu or Nightmare Alley one. Wow. All right. It's not the greatest movie of all time. I know the book was great, but this is still one of my favorite horror movies. It's still one of my favorite ones, man. Right here. Christine. I mean, it's such a classic. And I love the car. I love old school cars. So it just the whole thing. The Fury. Plymouth Fury. Still one of my favorite movies of all time. It's not the greatest of all time, but it's just a personal fave. Three-pointer, Clippers, 105-95. Knicks up by 10 with 6:40 left in the game. Plenty of time for us to blow it, but let's not be negative right now. Bridges passing to Brunson. Yabusele is in the game. Brunson, oh my gosh, I don't know how you didn't get called on. Oh, Yabusele tried to bring the house down. Brunson, top of the key, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, 108-95 Knicks. Watch Indian movies on Netflix. Like what, Manav? Tell us some, Manav. Come out. Tell us some. I'm always interested in trying out a movie. I still watch the old school kung fu flicks. I love old school kung fu movies. I still watch them. Love them. Young Frankenstein. Oh, come on. Classic Gene Wilder, man. Young Frankenstein is epic. And the father from Everybody Loves Raymond. Come on. That actor. You know what I'm talking about. He was also in another good movie with Michael Keaton. From the 80s, they were all the Dream Team. The Dream Team. Come on, what's that actor's name? Come on, help me out. Peter what? Brunson, another fadeaway jumper, 110-98 Knicks. Peter Boyle, that was it. He was the Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein was classic. That was the original Igor. Kawhi Leonard pulls up. Nope. Yabusele on the rebound, kicks it up to Brunson. 5 left. Hold on. Yabusele, another bucket. Boy, right after I was saying it, man. It's crazy. Stella, I know. Harden leans in. 112-100 right now. Knicks 5 minutes left in the game. All right, GB, see you later, man. I always appreciate the support that you give to the channel, man. Thank you, GB. We'll see you soon. Have a good day at work from Manav. Yeah, we can't let Mitch go. Cannot let Mitchell Robinson go. I know he gets hurt a lot. You cannot let him go. You cannot let him go, man. Yabusele going for 3, and he hits it. Oh, my gosh, Yabusele hit it. Boy, man, I should trash players that don't play well for us More often. Cat's been rebounding since I said he can't rebound. I said Yabusele has not been a great pickup from the Sixers. He's been killing it tonight. Mitchell Robinson, what a rebound right there. Oh, Brunson for 3, missed that. It's okay. I agree, Snazzy. You cannot let him go. Was that Leonard? 115 to 100, 412 left. Let me catch up on this. This is the way to do it. The banner. When there's breaks, then I update. 115 to 103 going to commercial. Timeout. 115, 103 Knicks. So, Colin, we didn't see the head. Oh my gosh, 23 years in the core. Seen people split in half, cut apart. Yeah. Mr. Marine, you've seen the real horrors. You've seen the real horrors in real life, man. And that's, again, always big shout out to you. And now we pray for our grandson, man. Grandson currently in the Marine Corps right now. I believe he's going to Australia, believe it or not, guys. I believe he's going to be shipped to Australia soon. So he's in California right now, and he's going to be shipped to Australia as far as I know right now. It's working. The net was wacky here. Okay, he was off. All right, Texas, good. It got you back. 109 is brutal. Oh, I mean, today it was in the 50s. I don't mind the 50s. Tomorrow's going to be in the 50s. Fine. Then it goes back to the 30s. I'm good with the 30s. We had a couple of 20-degree days last week, and we still have a good couple months left of the winter. March can be bad here. But I'm not worried about any sweating for another 5 or 6 months. No, for another 6 months, 6 to 7 months. Colin, I've seen plenty of my Marines in battle destroyed. Oh, God rest their souls, man. Yep, and they should be treated better. Veterans should be treated better. I've said this before on here. They should be treated better. They should be treated better. They should have, no question, 100% benefits. No questions asked. Bridges up to Brunson. Brunson driving the lane, kicks it out to OG, to Deuce for the corner 3, and he missed it. Come on, Knicks, do not blow this game. It is 52 in St. Louis at the moment. Yeah, we had 50s here today too, Angus. We had 50s. Rain here also with the 7 possible in areas. Bridges with the lay-in. Bridges, the Iron Man of the NBA. I think he's played in over 500 consecutive games without getting hurt. 50 degrees, yep. Yeah, it was hot. Compared to lately, I guess you could say it was hot. 3, 117 to 108. We're up by 9. 3:15 left in the game, guys. 7 in snow. Wow, Texas. I saw this quote, and it was a person can do great things, but a team can accomplish a miracle. That's right. It's all about teams, man. Towns. Offensive foul on Cat. Here we go. We're up by 9. We're up by 9. Come on, Cat. 117 to 117, 108. James Harden for 3. He missed it. Thank goodness. He missed it. 2:44 left in the game. We're up by 9. Well, I'm not going to say what we should do. I'm not going to say anything. November has been cold. Yeah, November was brutal here too, man. November and December were brutal. And I'll tell you, I'd rather have brutal cold than dying in heat. OG with the corner 3, 121 to 120 to 108 Knicks. Yeah, classic, man. And this was a limited edition. This window one was a limited edition, man. I have one in the box because when they sent me this one, the door was broken. See, the door, it doesn't open all the way. It was broken. There's another one. I said limited edition, man. I'm getting that. The tinted window one. Yeah, but they have the inside of the car and everything. Yep. Classic, man. Absolute classic. Yep. Absolutely. The book was even better. The book was way better than the movie, but I'll always love the movie, man. It's a favorite. Death Race 2000. That's like a B-movie classic. That's like Sharknado of cars. That's like a Sharknado of cars. Lagan, watch that. Lagan. L-A-G. What is that about? Hold on, I'm writing it down. Lagan. 2 minutes left in the game. Knicks up by 10. Make that 12. Mikal Bridges just sinks a 2. Looked like a 3, but I guess it was only a 2. Kawhi Leonard bringing it up. Stay on him, Deuce. 150 left in the game. Oh, he missed. Get that, Cat. Can you imagine if Cat could rebound like Mitchell Robinson? He'd be like the greatest center in a long time. A movie called War 2. War 2. I'll write that down, Manav. I will check these out. I like watching movies, man. I like watching new movies. War 2. I got that. Get in the cricket way. Get in the cricket way. I don't know anything about cricket. I tried. Sorry, folks. I'm focused on cricket right now. I don't know anything about cricket, but I do understand from you guys how much Aussies love to beat the English. I've learned that at least. Joyride, yes, with Paul Walker. I love the first Joyride. Yes, Candy Cane. Oh, they were so good. Yeah, good shout out on that, Mr. Marine. Yeah, Peter Boyle. Thanks, Schnazzy. War 2. Another good War 2. Yeah, Lagan is a great movie. I got to check that out. My mom's friend told me that John Lennon was Peter Boyle's best. Really? Wow. 132 left in the game. 123 to 110. I think the Clippers are waving the white flag. They're taking out all their starters. Bruce Lee. What was the one with Kareem Abdul? Game of. Oh my gosh, I know it too. It was part 2. That's the one where Bruce Lee actually died in real life. Oh my gosh, the name of that movie's right on the tip of my tongue, man. And when I talk about the old school ones, Angus, I talk about like 5 Deadly Venoms, Invincible, Shaolin, Fist of the White Lotus, things like that. Those Saturday drive-in movies, those I love them. I have a bunch of those on DVD still. Shaolin versus Lama, that's another classic. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think of that Bruce Lee movie with Kareem. It was part 2. It was a part 2. I'll have to look that up unless someone can think of it. Last one he did, Angus. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh my gosh, man, I can't think of it. He had so many great ones. The Big Boss, that was a really good Bruce Lee movie. Oh, come on, man. Someone help me out here. Quentin Tarantino. Yes, there you go. Russ Meyer boxed that too. Good shout out on that. Love Bruce Lee and Quentin Tarantino. Come on, what's the name of that? It was part 2. Kareem, it was part 2 of a 2-movie series with him. It's going to bother someone. It's Gang or Game, not Game of Thrones. It was something along those lines. Someone help me out. Love Bruce Lee and Quentin Tarantino. There it is. Game of Death. Thank you. 118 left in the game. 123 to 110. The Clippers have pulled all their starters. This game is over. Game of Death. Thank you, Texas. That was eating me alive. I couldn't think of it. 1 second, guys. This is how much I'm into these things. Look at that. Kid with the golden arm. Kid with the golden arm. This is a classic. All the backups are in right now. The Knicks should take this. 1 minute left. Jordan Clarkson. It's 122 to 111. Less than a minute. We're good. Avenging Warriors of Shaolin. Guys, these are legendary movies. Avenging Eagle, another classic kung fu flick, man. I could watch these all day. House of Traps, another great one. These are all Saturday drive-in movies, if you remember them. Instructors of Death. That was a Gordon Liu. Gordon Liu classic right there. My young auntie, another classic. And finally, another Gordon Liu classic. Fist of the White Lotus. I have so many of these guys. It's just a handful. It's just a handful of what I have. I love those movies. No problem, Cullen. Bongo, Texas. Thank you. Yes, bingo. I was going to say, what is bongo? Bruce Lee, nice. When the weather is like that in the teens, that's when it's too cold for me. Right, but I'd rather do that. The Knicks are going to win this game 123-111. Let me get the final in there, guys. I will definitely be on tomorrow. I'll go through a couple of the that's your final. 123-111. Your New York Knicks snap their 4-game losing streak. Thanks. Compliments of the LA Clippers. Thank you, Clippers. Let me run through a few of these. Have a good night, Johnny Basement. Good night, Manav. Thanks for your support as always, Manav. And get to your classes, Manav. Get to your classes. Do what you're supposed to do, buddy. We're always here for you if you need to talk, man. We're always here for you, brother. Night, Manav. It's a disgrace how to, yeah. That's a whole other talk show, Schneid. Absolute disgrace. Those Wounded Warrior commercials kill me. Like, why do these guys even have to ask for help? They shouldn't have to ask for help. They shouldn't have to ask for help. If you want to get into a hardcore workout regimen, you should refer to Bruce Lee's workout manual. He invented Cirque. Oh, my gosh. Bruce Lee is absolutely workout machine. I think they said his biggest fear was getting old and not being in the shape he used to be in. Criminal Igor. Amen. 100% Texas. Makes me want to call. Please. Amen. Scott, wow, long-time dweller. Scott, ain't seen you in a while, man. Scott, welcome in. I will be live for the Bills on Sunday, Scott. Good seeing you in here, man. Wow, Scott is a Buffalo Bills diehard. Has a channel himself. Scott, I will be on Sunday, 1 o'clock. I'm only doing the Bills games. I'm on the Bills bandwagon for the playoffs. I hope to see you in here, Scott. Good to see you on here, man. And thanks for commenting on the thing the other day. Thank you, Scott. Man, what's up, man? Catch you, Manav. All right, guys, we're wrapping this up. Night, Staff Sergeant. I'll do a few more of these guys, and I'm bouncing. What is the B movie? If you love your car, you will die for it. Bring that up tomorrow, Angus. I don't know. Bring it up tomorrow, though. My friend showed me a clip. Oh, I'm not into musicals either, dude. Game of Death. Thank you, Scott. I can't remember. I couldn't remember that. Angus, B movies equals USA Up All Night. Wow. Good shout out there. USA Up All Night. Sharknado has to be the B movie kings. John Lennon, Darby Crash, lead singer of the Germs. Wow, the Germs. Hey, that's where Pat Smear came from before he went to Foo Fighters. The Germs. Good shout out there, Angus. The Germs. Wow. Game of Death. Thank you, guys. Yes, sir. About the B movies. CBS late night movies. Oh, night 11. Guys, you know we're going to get into all this tomorrow. New York Rangers, Buffalo Sabres tomorrow night. Rangers are in deep trouble. We're missing Adam Fox. We're missing Igor. Jonathan Quick, a great fill-in, but you know what I mean. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Everybody's saying good night here. Battle Key Creek Brawl. I don't know that one, Texas. Wow. I don't know that one. Iron Rooster versus, whoa, boy. I knew Centipede, the video game. I used to play that a lot. See you now. Everybody else is saying good night. Catch you all next time. Guys. Here, Stella. We got to say goodbye. Stella Dwella. She just wants to bite. She wants to bite these chains. That's why I had to hide it. Stella Dwell and I say have a great night. We will see you tomorrow. Buffalo Sabres, New York Rangers, and Knicks end their 4-game losing streak tonight. Hello? No hellos tonight? Okay. They end the losing streak tonight. Stella and I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Until then, we are out. She's going to bite. She's going to ruin my hat. See you all later.